Back to the daily grind, and shout out to the full-time patrons. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back bagel biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Sheymon Moraes just defeated Sayles at UFC 227 on the Fox prelims. Sheymon Moraes won a decision, a really close unanimous decision. Although there was a point in the fight to where the referee almost took a point away for an eye poke from Sheymon Moraes, who maybe had multiple throughout the fight, and it was one of those situations where he got multiple warnings. But you know, if the second or third warning would have actually been a point deduction, this fight could have been a draw, as it was really close, and Sayles really started to come on strong late. He had great cardio and movement going into the third round. Seemed like he had Sheymon Moraes hurt in the third round against the fence. I mean, he was really taking over. If this was a 5-round fight, you probably definitely think Sayles would have went on to win it. But Sheymon Moraes was able to last and live in the third round. I mean, he landed a big shot at the end of the fight, but really it seemed like he was gassing out toward the end of the fight, and Sayles was still looking great, still bouncing on his feet, and really he was rolling with a lot of the shots, even the body kicks from Sheymon Moraes throughout the fight. I mean, Sayles was able to roll and absorb a lot of the damage on his back, you know, and catch the kick and roll with it so it didn't do as much damage. And so I felt like the fight could have went either way when the judges' scorecards came in. I wouldn't have been surprised if Sayles' hand got raised, but it is what it is. You know how that goes. It got left in the hands of the judges. The judges brought in a score 29-28, I believe, across the board for Sheymon Moraes. So if that point would have got taken away, it would have been 28-28. But it is what it is. I mean, can't really cry over spilt milk. You know, we saw in DC versus Stipe Miocic, who was actually on the Fox desk during this fight, and he talked about it. You know, he said he doesn't know what can be done. It's really about the glove design. And, you know, it's not intentional. I didn't feel like it was a dirty move in this fight, or maybe not even necessarily in the DC fight. You see a lot of the times when people are gauging distance, their fingers are extended, and sometimes you have to catch your opponent's eye, and when it happens multiple times, you get warned for it and potentially a point taken away. So there was 1 or 2 warnings in this fight, but no point taken away, so it ended up being a unanimous decision for Sheymon Moraes. So congratulations to him with the big victory over Sayles, who had Dominic Cruz in his corner. And this guy really looked good in the fight still. Even in a loss, I think, you know, he's going to be a guy that we look forward to seeing return in the octagon. You know, little improvements here or there, and he could have for sure won this fight, maybe with a takedown in the first or second round to steal the round. Because I definitely had the third round for Sayles. So congratulations to both fighters, actually. But Sheymon Moraes got the W. With that being said, it is what it is. Let the full-time family know what you think in the comments. And before we go, shout out to all the full-time MMA white belts that have hit the subscribe button. Make sure you also hit the bell right next to it so you get notified every time we upload a new video. This is the hardest working MMA channel on YouTube. We provide daily updates. We do predictions, betting advice, songs, fantasy fights. We create all different types of MMA related content on a daily basis. We've also interviewed Aljamain Sterling, Sean O'Malley, Bruce Lutch-Medio, and Felony Charles Bennett, all in just 1 year as an MMA channel. We're still small, but we're definitely one of the fastest growing on YouTube. So with that being said, if you want to see even more videos like this, make sure you check out the Full-Time MMA Dojo over on patreon.com. There's more free videos over here, and you can also learn more about where this channel came from and see the goals of this channel as we continue to grow. So with that being said, whether you're a long-time subscriber or just a new person watching this video, I appreciate it. And we recently just got approved as an Honor affiliate, so we got what you need. Whether you're trying to think clearer, work out harder, or sleep better, check the links in the description for a 100% free trial of Alpha Brain, Shroom Tech Sport, or New Mood. I'm telling you, we got what you need. Links are in the description. See you on the next video.
Da 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 da! It's the motherfucking DOG.